Here's a good old-fashioned quadratic equation to be solved. Correct to one decimal place would imply it's the quadratic formula that we're using. Now remember, in your exam paper 2 you are given a formula sheet, and there it is. The roots of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 are x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Worth reciting that lots of times and learning it. It's good fun. So, what do we know in this case? So, we'll take the equation that we're given, 3x squared plus 9x minus 2 equals 0. We'll compare it with ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And you can note that a is equal to 3, with 3 lots of x squared, b is 9, and finally c is negative 2, and that negative is important. C is negative 2. So the roots of that equation are given by x equals negative b would be negative 9, and we have two possibilities. We either add or subtract the square root of b squared, that's 9 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is negative 2. And then whatever we get, top line, two possibilities, we divide each of them by twice a, 2 times 3. So let's try and do bits and pieces of this calculation before we drag out the calculator. So there's the square root of, now 9 nines, we know that's 81. And a negative 4 times 3 times negative 2, negative times negative is positive. 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24, so we're adding 24. And whatever we get for that, we divide it by 6. So we've basically got a negative 9. We add or subtract whatever the square root of 81 plus 24, that's 105, is, whatever the square root of 105 is, and then divide by 6. So let's just spell that out before we do the calculation. We have x equals negative 9 plus the square root of 105 over 6, or x is equal to negative 9 minus the square root of 105 all over 6. Now remember, answers are to one decimal place, so let's get our calculator and forge ahead with it. So the first one, negative 9. So there's negative 9, and we're going to add the square root of 105. So that comes to 1.2469. We divide that by 6. And we get 0.2078 and so on. Or x equals, let's clear all that, negative 9. This time it's minus the square root of 105. Let's see what that comes to. There it is, negative 19.24 and so on, and divide that by 6. And so there we have negative 3.207 and so on. So the approximations we'll give to one decimal place, we've got 0.2, chopping a 0 off, that'll just be closer to 0.2 than it is to 0.3. Or x is approximately equal to negative 3.2. Chopping a 0 off, so it's closer to negative 3.2 than it is to negative 3.3. And that accuracy is all to one decimal place. So there's the solutions. We've solved the equation. Solutions of these two possible values. That's Mr. Corsi signing out. Hope you enjoyed the video.